So base plate, straight edge or ruler, the rotating bezel, direction of travel arrow, the index line is the black line right there. These are the bearings, the numbers on the wheel. The orienting lines are the lines on the rotating bezel. The thing moving in there is the needle, and then the like red and black arrow thing in there is the orienting arrow. So the blue parts is water, green parts are land. The little lines close together represents mountains. And then down here at the bottom of the map is, it's called the legend. And then over here tells you like if there's like black lines, red lines, like dotted lines, anything like that. It tells you what they mean. So it could be like a hiking trail or a road or something. And then this is the scale. So it tells you how, like, if a mile's an inch, it tells you that. And then a contour interval, it also tells you that, which is in between each line, like how steep the mountain is. Since we are 14 degrees east of magnetic north, this little diagram, the declination diagram, will tell us how many degrees east or west we are from magnetic north. And then usually it'll have like little diagrams or pictures that will be all over the map, and it'll also be down here as like a key. And it means like there's a campground or a lean-to or a portage, and it'll tell you what they are, and then it will show you where they are on the map. Okay, I'm gonna find the bearing of 200 degrees. So you turn it to 200, and then you have to put the needle in the orienting arrow. So you have to turn. That's 200 degrees, and you have to make sure your arrow is pointing straight. Okay, so I'm gonna find the bearing for that tree. That big tree right there. So I'm gonna point the arrow toward the tree and then turn it until the needle's in the, so the bearing is 24 degrees for the tree. I want to go from Squirrel Point to Moose Pond Mountain. So we take our compass and we line it up starting at Squirrel Point and going to Moose Pond, so they're both on the straight edge, and your arrow's pointing in the direction you want to go, because we're going this way, it's pointing this way. And then you line up your orienting lines with the side of the paper or the map, so they're nice and straight and parallel. And then you have your bearing, which is 10, and then you have to add 14 because of the declination at the bottom of your map. You have to look at that and take that into consideration. So it would be 24. So 24 is your bearing you have to follow to get from Squirrel Point to Moose Pond Mountain. Okay, so the first thing you do is make sure you have it on 14 degrees because we are 14 degrees northeast of magnetic north. So you line it up with the edge of your map, and then you turn the paper until the red part of the needle gets in the orienting arrow. So you turn, and it's in it, and then you know that this is the right way, and you'll be able to, when you're actually on the trail, you will be able to, if you come to a fork in the road, you'll know which way to go because you just read the map and then you just follow the way.